Alright, how y'all doing? Pecan Tam Princess in the house. Today I'm gonna give you all the vendors reset again. We're gonna start with which one is this? This one is the White House vendor. And then we're gonna work our way to the clan vendor and go from there. Alright. So first off they have that's funny. M9's guard with 11.8% SMG damage, 11.5% critical hit chance, and 11.5% magazine size with perfect preservation. MP5 with strained on it, 9% magazine size, 13.5 critical hit chance, and 11.4 SMG damage. Police M4 with 9% assault rifle damage, 19.5 health damage, and 6% critical hit damage with preservation on it. Military M9 with 10.1% pistol damage, 3.7% rate of fire, and breadbasket. A Badger Tough backpack with galvanized on it, 7.9% explosive resistance, 8.2% hazard protection, 95,000 armor with the empty gear mod slot. A Bellstone chest piece with gunslinger on it. Empty gear mod slot, 6.8 explosive resistance, 4.3 critical hit chance, and 130,000 armor on it. Offensive protocol mod, 10.2 critical hit damage. A drone mod with 8.5% health on it. A turret mod with 4.1% burn damage. And a sticky mod, or sticky bomb mod for 4% burn duration.
Nice doing business with you.
Firearms training is now available in the shooting range. To book a time slot, report to the range.
Clan vendor.
Those with previous law enforcement
Another M-Lines guard with 13% SMG damage, 18% critical hit chance, and 7.5 magazine size with perfect preservation on it. A hardwired mask with 1 skill tier, 7.6 headshot damage, empty gear mod slot, it's red. Negotiator's mask with 11.9 weapon damage, 8.9 status effects, and an empty gear mod slot, that's red as well. Striker holster with 12.1 weapon damage, 17.4 repair skills. Military MK17 with reformation on it, 7% health damage, 13% critical hit damage, and 12.2% rifle damage. The card 45 with fast hands on it, 8% damage to target out of cover, and 11.5 pistol damage. Overlord gloves with max crit chance, 14.2 weapon damage, and 7.3 hazard protection. Military G36 with 10% assault rifle damage, 14% health damage, and 12% magazine size with Vindictive. Murakami backpack with 1 skill tier, 8.8% status effects, and 16,347 health with an empty gear mod slot and tech support. And Douglas and Harding knee pads with 13% weapon damage, 16,096 health, 4,052 armor regen. Then a Providence chest piece with the empty gear mod slot entrenched on it, 8.9% hazard protection, 17.3% repair skills, and 12.9% weapon damage. Utility protocol mod with 10.5% skill haste. Pulse mod with 9.1% radius. Seeker mod for 4.4 damage. And the Firefly mod for 6.5 blind effect duration. My normal spot. He's here again. Oh goodness. Alright. Let's find her. Alright, when I seen it, there it goes. Chicka chicka bang bang.
Checking out this
Alright. So Cassie has a safety distance with 11.1% SMG damage and 17% critical hit chance and 9% headshot damage. Perfect outsider is what the safety distance is. She has a pristine example. Perfect focus. The roll D chest piece. 12.1% weapon damage, 9.5 status effects, and 7.2 headshot damage. Empty gear mod slot. Shield splitter. Perfect optimist. 7% crit hit chance, 17% health damage, and 12.2% assault rifle damage. The Hunter's Fury backpack with 11.3 weapon damage, 7.6 headshot damage. Empty gear mod slot. Striker's chest piece with 11.9% weapon damage and 8.9% status effects. Empty gear mod slot as well. Future Initiative gloves with 1 skill tier, 17.4% repair skills. Eclipse Protocol knee pads with 1 skill tier, 10.3% skill haste. Striker's holster with 11.5 weapon damage and 8.7 hazard protection. Ongoing directive mass with 12.3% weapon damage and 5% crit hit chance. Empty gear mod slot. Converted SMG with vindictive, 12% magazine size, 14% crit hit chance, and 10% SMG damage. The double barrel with vindictive, 10.9 shotgun damage, 10% damage to armor, and 9% headshot damage. Murakami chest piece with focus on it, 1 skill tier, 8.9 hazard protection, and 8.5 skill damage. Empty gear mod slot. 511 knee pads with 139,604 armor, 8.3% skill damage, and 10.8% skill haste. Utility protocol mod with 10.5% skill haste, and then a pulse mod with 9.1 radius. And that's it. We're in the west here. And they have backup boomstick with 17% shotgun damage, 7% damage to armor, and 9% magazine size with ranger on it. AC. Do I have backup? Don't mind me. ACS 12 with 8.4% shotgun damage, 9% damage to armor, and 9% damage to target out of cover with pumped up. 1886 with NSYNC, 9.3% accuracy, 12% damage or critical hit damage, and 10.4% rifle damage. True Patriot gloves with max roll skill haste on them with 85,600 or 85,060 armor. Eclipse Protocol knee pads with 6.9% skill damage and 1 skill tier. Then you got Gilligard gloves with 139,704 armor, 6.8% explosive resistance, and 13,476 health. Richter and Kaiser knee pads with 10.3% critical hit damage, 3,853 HPS armor regen, and 1 skill tier. Defense system mod with 8.6% blind resistance. Seeker Mine mod for 4.9% skill haste. A shield mod with 4.3% shield health. Firefly mod with +1 max targets. And a decoy mod with 6% duration. And we're in the east. And this vendor has the Darkness with 10.5% maximum rifle damage, 90% headshot damage, and 10.2% stability. Perfect eyeglasses is what the Darkness is. Covert SRS with strained, 11.1% maximum rifle damage, 93% headshot damage, and 8% critical hit damage. The Negev with 10.1% LMG damage, 9% damage to target out of cover, and 5% damage to armor with NSYNC on it. Future Initiative mask with 1 skill tier and 10.3% skill haste. True Patriot holster with 124,967 health. Oh, yeah. And weapon handling. So, yes. Badger Tough mask with shit rolls, but almost max armor. 2000 armor regen. 7.6% skill damage. Empty care mod slot. And a Badger Tough holster with 109,846 armor, 14,806 health, and 8.33% skill damage. Utility systems mod with a 10.1% skill haste. Chem launcher mod with 6.4% burn strength. A hive mod with 7.3% health. Pulse mod with 6.3% cone size. And the Trap Electronics upgrade with 5.9% duration. Alright, we're in the south. DZ vendor. And they got Glory Days for 10.3% assault rifle damage, 14% health damage, and 8.5% accuracy with perfect nearsighted on it. Police T 821 with 7.8 SMD damage and 21% crit hit chance, which is max roll, and 8.8% reload speed with unwavering on it. The Police M4 was strained on it, 9.9% assault rifle damage, 15.5 health damage, and 9% critical hit damage. Isarius with salvage on it, 10.6% pistol damage and 5% damage to armor. I don't know how to fucking say that shit. Anyways, Eclipse Protocol backpack. With 1% or 1+1 skill tier and 10.1% skill haste. Empty gear mod slot on it. Negotiator's chest piece with 13.9 weapon damage and 3% crit hit chance. A Raldi backpack with shock and awe on it and 10.2% weapon damage, 6.9% skill damage, and 3,767 armor regen with the empty gear mod slot. A Badger Tough chest piece with unbreakable on it, 115,082 armor, 8.2% status effect, and 6.8% explosive resistance on with the empty gear mod slot. Offensive systems mod with 7.4% headshot damage. A drone mod for 8.2% scan range. A turret mod with 4.1 damage. And a sticky bomb mod for 6.3 damage. Here's the New York vendor. With the Honey Badger, I stated on it 10.5 assault rifle damage, 14.5 health damage, and 10.5 magazine size. That's fine. Our surplus SPD with 13% max rifle damage, 90% headshot damage, and 7% damage to target out of cover with reformation on it. The Resolute MK47 with 11.7 rifle damage, 11% critical hit damage, 6.5 critical hit chance, and Ranger. Officer's M9A1 with 9% pistol damage, 9% headshot damage, and steady-handed. Gilligard backpack with Bloodsucker on it, 95,000 armor, 952, 17.3% repair skills, and 10.7% critical hit damage. I could be so much better, but it is what it is. Douglas and Harden gloves with 10.8% weapon damage, 9.6% critical hit damage, and 15,166 health. A Petrov mask with 10.9% weapon damage, 3,946 HP armor regen, 14,526 health with the empty gear mod slot. Blue, I think. It kind of looks blue on my screen, but then again it looks red. So, yeah. Utility system electronics mod, 10.1 skill haste. Got defense protocol stamina mod with
I'll trade anything
18.5
except my soul,
disrupt
but
resistance.
it's negotiable.
A shield mod for 4.3% holster regen. A hive mod for 7.7 health. And a trap electronics upgrade mod for 5.7% shock radius. That's fine.